If you guys are wondering why I have no eyelashes over here, because, okay, I got these eyelash extensions and like I low-key love them. But when I got them, after a couple days, I was starting to get pissed off because I could not wash my face how I normally wash it. I normally like scrub it everywhere. Can't do that with these. So I was like, fuck it, I hate these things. I'm just gonna let them fucking fall out because they fucking suck. And so like I kind of let this side go and I just whatever. And then after like 3 days of letting it go, I was like, probably not what I want to do. So I have an eyelash appointment on Tuesday. Happy motherfucking Friday, Kevin. Say happy Friday. Happy Friday. No, happy Friday. Stop. Happy fucking Friday. So, me and Kevin are headed to Publix. Oh, I thought I saw a rainbow. It was a fucking cloud sign, a rainbow. So, we're headed to Publix. I know. So, we're headed to Publix right now. No idea what we're buying. We're gonna try to buy groceries because if not, we're gonna starve to death. But I always end up buying things we don't fucking need. So, I have no idea what this vlog is going to turn into. But this is the beginning. So, here we go. She gives some life updates. Well, we're not going to do Kevin's life updates because he's a bad boy, but
Get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
me, right now I am not working as much at my regular job because it is out of season and I work on the beach, so there's not a lot of money. So, thanks to my boyfriend, I'm going back to school this semester. And yeah, so I'm pretty much going to be going to school full-time and working part-time and vlogging as much of the extra time as I can. And also, I finally got my medical marijuana card, which I will tell you guys a little bit more about later, but I'm super excited to finally have it and be able to smoke legally, and I'm really excited. So, that's just a little update of what's going on right now. Some Jewish snacks for Kevin to try because I want to do a vlog of all of the Jewish food. Publix doesn't have a lot, but they have enough, I think. And then I want to do a vlog of me eating, oh, this shit is shaky. It's Filipino food. Let me fix my camera. Good. I got this stuff last time, guys, and it was like literally so awful. It was horrible. Like that's why I'm buying more coffee, because it was so bad. So I think this time I'm going to get Dunkin'. Probably get, should I get the pumpkin spice or the French vanilla? I think I should do pumpkin spice. Oops. Okay. I don't know what he's doing. This pumpkin stencils to download. We need what, baby? Milk. Okay. You go find milk. How about that? You go find the milk. Do our dogs need any treats today? Look at the... Oh, these are cat toys. Is that dog toy? Oh, they're both. Look at the icy ones. Oh. Mason would probably tear this up, but I think it is so freaking cute. Look, so cute. Did you guys have any idea that they literally have candles by Burt's Bees? I had no freaking idea, like, at all, that they even have these candles. I want to get one. I think I'm going to try to get the papaya one, because I would get the eucalyptus, but Kevin is going to hate it and want me to, like, throw it away. So I think I'm going to get the papaya one to be safe. Let's see. I need a new broom too. Well, I have a broom for the outside, but it was for the inside, but I used it for the dogs, so now it's for the outside. So now I need a new broom. I really wanted one that had the big dustpans, but I don't see any big dustpans, so we're just gonna get this angled one. I guess it will work for what I need it to. So there is that. Kevin is still off looking for milk. I don't know where he went to.
Also, I got Nexus shampoo last time I went to the store, and it just like gives me dry scalp, and it's really, really bad. It's not worth the money. I hate it. So we're gonna try these this week and see if they're
awesome. Let's see. Let's get a detangler brush. I don't know which one to get. Let's go. Let me see what they will do what I need them to do. Let's figure this out. This one might be okay. I usually do my eyebrows brown, and I'm going to try to start doing like a soft black color. Just because everything else on my face is black, my eyelashes, my hair. Let's.
Okay guys, look what I just got. We got 3 things of flowers because they're 3 for $12 at Publix. How pretty are those gonna be? And also, look at this. Holy crap. It's like a succulent. Those are real. Like, they're for $20. So, I'm so excited about that. Now we need coffee creamer, don't we, Kevin? No. Yes, we need coffee creamer. I don't know what kind I want.
We have Almond Joy coffee creamer at home, but I had that horrible fucking Starbucks coffee, and like literally I don't know if the coffee creamer is good or not because shut the fuck up because the coffee was so bad. So we're gonna get maple latte with pumpkin spice. Holy crap, that's gonna be bomb. So
I think we're done pretty much at Publix. We didn't get a lot. These are actually kind of a bad grocery trip, but a fun experience. So with that, Kevy, that's it. One and done. Alright, I will see you guys back home. So, I have no idea if I was like crazy, and if not, I'm going to insert the clip in a second. But I swear, I told Kevin to go get milk earlier. It was like his only job is to go get milk, and guess what? No freaking milk. So now I have cereal and no milk, and I have to wait for Kevin to get some freaking milk, and he's still walking around doing nothing. Ugh. Milk. Okay, you go find milk. How about that? You go find the milk. Kevin is still off looking for milk. I don't know where he went to. LOL. Here is our Publix buggy, and we're about to go home and finish our vlog. Right, Kevy? That's right. Gross. Okay, guys. I'm back home. Clearly. Dying. Clearly. I just did a dab. So. That probably 95% of you are even watching this video right now is because you want to know how to get your medical marijuana card. So first and foremost, I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving any medical advice. Clearly, do I look like a doctor? No. So this is just my personal experience. This is how I got my med card, and this is the steps it took for me to get it. And this may be different from state to state depending on where you're at, what the laws are in that state. I'm currently in Florida, so these are just this is what my doctor did for me. This is how I got my card. This is everything. So don't take this as
like the Bible because this is just
my situation. Okay, so I had a friend refer me to I say a friend, his doctor, and that's where I went to get my card. So whenever I went in, before you go in, they give you like a pre-evaluation thing. They send it to your email, and it's just like a bunch of questions about your history, blah, blah, blah. So to get your medical marijuana card, you have to have a medical condition that the state says is like, sorry, I'm so high right now. You have to have a medical condition approved by the state to get your card. You can't just walk in with anything and get it for any reason. You have to have something like legitimately for them to treat. So has chronic pain, anxiety, PTSD, IBS, AIDS, migraines, multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, Parkinson's, seizures, HIV, ALS, arthritis, severe back pain, Crohn's, epilepsy, cancer, glaucoma, and insomnia. I got mine on the basis of anxiety and PTSD. I was diagnosed with PTSD a couple years back for some things that had happened to me in my past, and this had already been documented by a psychologist or a psychiatrist that I had been seeing back home in Alabama for a very long time. So I had like proper paperwork showing that I have that diagnosis, and that's what I was diagnosed with. If you haven't been diagnosed with anything, I would suggest going to see a doctor first and getting a proper diagnosis. And then once you get a proper diagnosis, then you can call like the medical clinic to get your marijuana. And then have you fill out like a bunch of paperwork. Then the nurse brings you back. It's just like a normal doctor's visit. They take your weight, your temperature,
ask you a bunch of like health related questions, really just like a normal hospital. So the doctor finally came in. He asked me more personal questions like why I was diagnosed with PTSD, what year I was diagnosed with it, have I ever used marijuana as a natural form of medicine, like to help me cope, how has marijuana affected me before, what was my experience with it, what was the main reason I felt like I needed to be able to smoke or consume marijuana, and like pills, like why do I feel like it's my alternative medicine. I had to give him a reason. So I told them straight up that I have smoked before. It really helps with my anxiety. It helps me like if I get depressed for a couple of days and I don't feel like eating or getting out of bed, because like some days my mind is like that. Most days I'm like happy as can be. I'm totally like normal person. I'm okay. But everybody has their days, and or you think you know somebody, or you think that you know that they have something wrong or they don't have something wrong with them, like let a professional diagnose them, let a professional handle that. Don't bully people. Like I used to be literally the mean girl, and that is not cool. It's not cute anymore. So yeah, just like don't bully people and don't think that you know everything about something. You go in and the doctor will ask you like, why do you feel like you need this? So anyways, I told him basically like my whole life story of why I feel like I need it, and then he asked me some questions. And really that's it. We just talked, and he left for a little while. He came back and he said, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go through with your paperwork. We're gonna send it into the state. You have to pay, my exam visit was $250 to be just seen by the doctor. And then after you get seen by the doctor, if you get approved or if the doctor deems that you need marijuana or you can use marijuana, then you have to pay an additional $70 to the state. So $250 plus $75, that's what it costs for me to get my medical marijuana card. The day that you go, they don't actually give you your card. They send you an email, and you get your email 2 weeks after your first visit if the state approves you. And if a doctor recommends you be approved, most of the time you're going to be approved. So once you get that email, you won't have your hard copy card yet. You'll just have the email. You can print it off, and then if you have your ID, you can go to the dispensaries with your ID and with the email saying that you've been approved, and you can go ahead and get your products. And so it takes about 6 weeks from the time you see the doctor till you actually get your hard copy medical marijuana card. Also, a side note, whenever you go to the doctor, don't think you can just go in there and get your medical marijuana card and just go to the dispensary and get whatever it is that you want to get. Like you can just walk in and get whatever. It's just literally just like any other prescription. You get basically what the doctor tells you can have, or what's like for your diagnosis. Not everyone is going to get high THC products. Not everyone is going to get, CBD and THC. Like some people only get one or the other. So it really just depends on you. How do I say this without offending everybody? People who are crazy aren't allowed to own handguns. Like even if you get a disability check for like some sort of mental disability, you're not supposed to be able to have a handgun because you're mentally unstable. Like we don't need mentally unstable people walking around with a handgun. So by me getting my medical marijuana card, I gave up my right to own a gun. So it really just depends on your situation, what you need, whatever. I will still hammer someone's face in if you come at me. I will probably tase you, pepper spray you, and then beat your face in with a hammer. So like, don't try me. Anybody who is like continuing to watch my videos, especially since I took a whole month off. See, there was a lot going on in my life in YouTube.
This was not at like the front, the
number one priority on my list. Like I had a lot of stuff going on, but now I'm settled back down. Like I said in the beginning, I'm going back to school. Hopefully I'll be able to give you guys like some school vlogs or some come to school with me or whatever. I don't even know. I have so many ideas. So thank you everybody who has been watching these. Thank you everyone who's watching this now. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe to my channel, just give this video a thumbs up, or fuck, even a thumbs down if you fucking hate it. If you think I suck, give me a thumbs down and tell me why I suck so bad. Please don't do that. Really, please. But if you like this video, leave me a comment of like stuff that you want to do, stuff that you want to see. I've been thinking about doing some mukbangs and stuff, but I don't know how people really feel about those. I watch them and my sister watches them, but then other people are like, that's so weird, what is that? So if you're into that sort of thing, comment down below, let me know. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna try to have a new one up for you guys next week, maybe even sooner, as part of my I'm sorry for being gone so long. But I love you guys, and thank you for watching.